All right, so we're back to making content. It's been some years. A lot has been going on over these last few years, especially the last year and a half. And I've got some notes here I'm going to be looking down, but we're going to get back to doing surveillance, I guess, kind of, sort of. I started walking with Christ about a year and a half ago now, and I've come into a lot of knowledge and heart posture changes, I guess. I now know why I was interested in the paranormal to begin with, and why it went the way it did for me all those years ago. Why I've been able to see and hear things that weren't actually there, you know. Well, I mean, they were actually there. They just weren't in the physical realm. And since I started my walk with Christ, I no longer have an interest in collecting certain items. I used to drink a lot. I don't do that anymore. I don't smoke anymore. And I'm beginning to learn of the different spirits in order to discern them and cast them out, get rid of them, send them away, whatever you want to call it. And the specific word of deliverance, I heard very clearly just a couple months ago. And it's just been sitting right. I'm definitely called to deliverance. And that's the direction I'm going to be going from now on with Capybara Paranormal. And I'm learning also that when God tells you something about yourself, that is the direction that you need to go in, you know, in the helpful direction, not, you know, away from God, but towards God in that direction. And my direction is deliverance, is dealing with pushing the spirit realm back where it's supposed to be, keeping it away from us. And while I'm still learning the different ways to do that, and you know, building up my confidence, I'm going to be sharing that journey with all of you over however long it takes. And I haven't been great at, you know, reading my Bible, but I did start reading this earlier this month, and I had this urge to read the book of Job, and how he lost everything and had these friends that just rallied around him to help bring him out of his funk. I mean, everybody's going to feel some sort of way when something bad happens, and Job had every bad thing happen, almost. He didn't die, but he had like every other bad thing happen. And God saw it in his heart that he still believed in him. He was just working through all those feelings and getting them out so that they didn't linger and infest him and end up changing his heart posture. And that is kind of where I've been. I've been feeling all sorts of different ways and just getting them out, like through journaling mostly, and just thinking to myself, working through the thoughts and emotions and getting them out so they don't linger anymore. Practicing forgiveness, which is like the main doorway for the enemy to get in, is unforgiveness. If you're holding on to any resentment, that leaves a little crack in the door, and then they all just start slipping in from there, and they go in whatever direction that unforgiveness was in. Let's say you don't forgive someone that drank a lot. You have that unforgiveness, and then the spirits of alcoholism and whatever will get in and just start messing with you. And then you might end up drinking a lot too, or you'll be attracted or attract people that drink a lot, and it just all ends up bad from there. So I've been working on forgiveness. And as I've been learning and walking with Christ, I've learned that it's not a sprint. You go slow, and you'll get one task done, and then you rest, and then you get another piece done, and then you rest, because our human souls can only handle so much at a time. And that's why after you accomplish something, nothing happens for a while. Like you just need to rest in Christ. You just need to rest your soul, not just your body, not just your mind, but your soul needs rest. It needs to unwind. It needs to recharge. And so I've been learning a lot about that too. Being a mom of 4, there's not a whole lot of resting per se, especially when kids are sick, or like I have a teething infant at the moment. I get woken up through the night. One of the things, like the main thing that's been going on that brought me to Christ, that Christ pulled me out of and opened my eyes to, was a toxic relationship within my own home that was never meant to be, especially not for this long. And it's not supposed to be fixed. I just need to get out of it. I need to get the kids out of it too. And I'm working on that. Be a few more days yet, I think. But, well, a couple more days. This weekend, after I'm recording this, will be the beginning of that, separation to bring the peace back into my home. And yeah, there's a lot more to it. I'm not much of a talker. This is the longest I've recorded myself talking without long pauses. It's about 10 minutes now on the camera here. It's new, but I just I wanted to get this recorded so I can get it put out there, because I already put the coming back posts up. I think it posted on Wednesday. So that's it for now. I'm gonna get all this put together and upload it, and then I will see you all after a little while, probably after Labor Day weekend, after the weekend, next week, probably next Friday. Maybe next Wednesday. No, I'll be working in the morning, and then I gotta pick up Emmett from school. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.